So now we're going to deal with adding credits, and this is fun stuff. I love working in these kind of things because you can really put your own mark on it. So we're going to go back over here to the essential graphics, and we're going to do essential graphics credits. And remember, you have to pull this down. You can have it where it's list form, or it can be thumbnail form. I'm just going to go with list form. I'm going to use the film credits, so I'm just going to take it and I'm going to drag it down here. And you might have noticed something. I actually enlarged this screen. Let me show you how that's done. See, you just grab the little edges of the panel and you have to go right between the two, and you can enlarge the screen area because, as you'll see, it's not real huge. So if you're working with that little tiny side panel, you're not going to get much. In order to edit, just double click on it and make sure you clicked on your tool. And we are going to go into each of these areas and we're going to change the company name. Well, I'm going to call it the Cardillo Company. At this time, I could also decide I want to enlarge, which I would do right here. So I'm going to go through each of these areas in association with, I'm going to say, the University of Hartford. So you get the idea. You just go into each section, and the Beatrice Sussman documentary, director, me, I have no one else right now. So you'll go through each of these, you'll add and subtract those you want to keep in. So once you've put in all of your desired titles, then what we do is we just click out over here and you can hit roll. Okay, that's where the roll credits comes in. Starts off screen, ends off screen. That's the way I like to do it. So let's take a look and see what we have from this.
But that was okay. They didn't kill like the Germans did.
Now, how do we slow those credits down a bit? There we go. We just pull it out. And the problem we're going to have here is that it's not random. So there you go. So perfect. So your job this week is to pick what your credit roll will look like and add it to the end. Make sure that your music fills while it does, or add a different music if you prefer, and then your credits are done. One more thing I want to share with you before we go. If you like the way you've set up your graphics, this is a cool thing, and you may want to do this in case you want to use it in your final project. You can just go to the graphic that you've created and you can right click on it, and you can go up to export as motion graphic template. Now you can put it in several places, but you can put it in your library, my library here, and just hit OK. You can name it whatever you want. Hit OK, and now it's part of your library. So to find it again, you just go over here and you go to Libraries, to My Library, and there it will be. You'll be able to double click on it, and you have all the same information that you started with. But that way you have something that you can keep instead of having to remake. If you like a certain font, if you like a certain style, you have it there. Great.